Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga yesterday visited Kware dam site, where several bodies have actually been retrieved. And in my view, the visit by Raila Odinga to Kware dam site is significant, politically speaking. In this video, I want us to look at four things. The first thing I want us to look at is the reception. How was Raila Odinga received in Kware dam site? Because remember, the residents there are very angry and are very bitter. At some point, I think the previous day, they even walked all the way to City Mortuary, where the bodies were taken. Number two, I also want to look at the message from the ground. What message were the ground communicating to Raila Odinga? And the third thing I want us to look at is Raila Odinga's message while addressing the residents of Kware. And lastly, which is also significant, is the objective of Raila Odinga's visit to Kware dam site. Because in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objectives. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. What we do on this channel is that we analyze politics in a way you can't find in any other place. So the best thing is for you to subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with the reception. How was Raila Odinga received when he arrived? I've reviewed the footages and I've actually talked to the people who accompanied Raila Odinga there. And they told me the reception shocked them. They never expected Raila Odinga to be received that way. In fact, he was telling me that when they were leaving, they had their own fears that the residents might actually chase Raila Odinga away. But Raila Odinga was well received. In fact, at some point, I was even reading a post by Saitabao, Olesang Tori, or the guy who was Raila Odinga's chief agent. He was like, Raila Odinga was chased away. The truth is, Raila Odinga was well received. Number two, the message from the ground. You see, Raila Odinga went there. He was accompanied by the entire Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance brigades. Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, Sifuna, all those other guys. But there was a message from the ground. And the message was very clear. No dialogue. no dialogue. And I hope Raila Odinga got that message loud and clear.
Hii ni serikali ambayo sasa imepotea akili. Hakuna akili. Hello. Mwaka jana tulikuwa kwa barabara, lakini nyote hapa Hello. Mwaka jana vijana, nyinyi nyote mlijitokeza, tulikuwa kwa barabara.
At some point when Raila Odinga was speaking, the message was also very loud. Apart from no dialogue, they were like Tuesday, which means the residents are gearing up for tomorrow's occupation.
I'm ready for Tuesday.
Get ready.
Polisi wajitayarisha mpaka jioni, ni kukimbiana hapa na pale.
Enda pole. Cool down.
We will not tire. We will not be scared. Tuko tayari. Polisi wajitayarisha mpaka jioni.
So for me, that message, especially the dialogue one, is a message that Raila Odinga must take seriously. Because let us face it, Raila Odinga is finding himself in a very tight corner. He has the AU job, which is running for and must be supported by the government. And therefore, Raila Odinga must be seen to be someone who is capable, who has the ability and the capacity to solve local issues even before moving internationally. For example, if Raila Odinga cannot solve local problems here, how do you expect him to go to Arusha? How do you expect him to go to Arusha and solve conflicts unsolved conflicts between different countries? Raila Odinga is also looking at the possibility of joining the government of national unity. And of course, there's also the 2027 politics. So the message very clear, and in my view, Raila must get it.
Tunasema sisi kama maadhimio hatuwezi kukaa chini na wote ambao mikono yao imejaa na damu ya vijana wetu hapa. Tuko pamoja. Tunaungana pamoja.
The third thing was Raila Odinga's message. Because remember, when Raila Odinga was living wherever he was living, heading there, they were not very sure how he was going to be received. Because the Gen Zs are a different breed. Of course, he went, they received him well. But they also made it very clear that no dialogue, that Tuesday, tutaenda huko. So what was Raila Odinga's message? I think Raila Odinga had to align his message with the mood on the ground. And for me, that is going to bind him. Because Raila was like, Ruto must. But what was the objective of Raila Odinga's visit to Kware? Before we get into that, allow me to also introduce you guys to Lemfi. Lemfi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money, or if you want, directly into your bank account. You can download the app using the link in the pinned comment. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think was the objective of Raila Odinga going to Kware? Because I'm seeing William Ruto is already doing something. William Ruto was in Elgeyo Marakwet the other day. Yesterday, William Ruto was in Nyandarua. Today, William Ruto is in Nakuru. I don't know where he will be tomorrow. But the fact is, William Ruto is also moving. But what was Raila Odinga's objective of going to Kware? Number one, solidarity with the residents or the victims. You see, we are in a situation where I don't know the number so far because there are many. By the last time I followed it closely, I think the number had hit 12. When Raila Odinga went there, I think some more bodies were also retrieved. And as we speak, the DCI were expected to address the media at 10, which has not happened, almost 1 hour later. And this is what they were saying in their press release, that press briefing Monday, 10 a.m. So they have not indicated the subject of this press conference, but there were information that the DCI was supposed to address the media, where they were going to tell Kenyans how far they've reached with their own investigations. And you can expect the direction those investigations are going to take. From the way those people were killed, it is clear that someone wanted to make them appear as if they were either rituals, organ harvesting, or something like that. So the DCI have allegedly arrested a suspect. And that suspect whom they have arrested, they arrested him with, according to the information which is scanty, but you can get it, they arrested him with some phones, SIM cards of some of the victims. I am not so sure whether so far the people who died there have been identified. Those are some of the questions. But Raila Odinga went to show solidarity, empathy, and sympathy. Because Raila Odinga has always stood on the side of human rights. What happened there, in fact, can qualify to be called a genocide. So the government are yet to go. I mean, I'm yet to see Rigathi Gachagua, who is the deputy president in Kware. I'm yet to see the president just going there to see the situation. I'm yet to see, let's say, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi. Who else have we not seen there? Of course, we don't have cabinet secretaries. Yeah, but Raila and the team just went to show solidarity. Number two, which is significant, is that it's also campaign. Raila Odinga and Azimio are campaigning. And these are some of the opportunities which politicians always exploit. William Ruto is already campaigning. Raila and Azimio had to go there, because if they don't go, the agencies will be on their neck. And of course, the reality is most of those people who died, I don't know what killed them, but they participated in the protest. Number three, Azimio also wants to try and align themselves with the agencies ahead of the Tuesday demonstrations. Remember, in Azimio, there's always been this fallout or kind of disagreement whether they should join some dialogue with William Ruto or not. The other day, William Ruto Raila Odinga actually announced dialogue, and he said the dialogue was going to begin on Monday, around 150 people. Today is Monday, if I'm not wrong, and I don't know whether there's anything in the name of dialogue, because I'm seeing William Ruto in Nakuru. But the truth is, Azimio wants to align themselves with the agencies. And just like I've been telling you, if you don't align yourself, the agencies will sweep you. And lastly, maybe to gauge the ground. How is the ground? Can the agencies give them space to join them a bit? Can they be seen to be part? So from yesterday's visit, I'm 100% certain that Raila Odinga now understands the ground, what the people want, whether they are allowed to join them or not. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.